Dear students, in the last two videos I have explained how to derive identities related to multiple angles and submultiple angles. Today's topic, today's video is about how to transform various trigonometric identities into the short form. So here, what you can recall, once you have to recall again the formula of class 9, the topic compound angle. I am going to make you recall once again compound angle formula. In class 9 what we have studied, sin A plus B is equal to sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin A. Suppose it is identity number 1. In the same way, you have studied sin A minus B is equal to sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin. Suppose it identity number 2. In the same way, you have studied cos A plus B equals to cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. Suppose it identity number 3. And cos A minus B equals to cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin. Identity number 4. So today in this video we are going to explain how to transform these identities into the smallest formula. To transform these all identities, we have to suppose let A plus B equals to C. We have to suppose A plus B means C, or you can say simply that C is an angle whose two parts are A and B respectively. So we can write A plus B equals to C, and we can also suppose their difference as D. So suppose A plus B equal to C and A minus B is equal to D. If you solve these two equations, if you solve equation number 1 and 2, you get A plus B equals to C, A minus B equals to D. By elimination method, if you solve it, you have to add these two identities because B is here in plus and other equation B is in minus. So B and B is cancelled out. A plus A means 2A and C plus D means C plus D. So you can write the value of A is C plus D by 2 you can write. So it is value number A you can say. In the same way, if you subtract equation number 2 from 1, you will get B is equal to C minus D by 2 as a value number B. Now, after making this working note, we have to go for this procedure. The procedure is, you have to see these 4 identities. Now add these first 2 identities. Adding 1 and 2. If you add these 2 identities, what you will get? You will get sin A plus B plus sin A minus B equals to sin A into cos B and sin A into cos B, means 2 sin A into cos B, and here plus and minus will be cancelled out. So you can suppose it by identity number A. So what we can derive here? We have derived here sin A plus B plus sin A minus B is equal to 2 sin A into cos B. Now, if we subtract again 2 from 1, subtracting 2 from 1, what we get? Sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. We get here, if you subtract 2 from 1, this means you are subtracting sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B from sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. You will see sin A into cos B and sin A into cos B will be cancelled out. Cos A into sin B and cos A into sin B will be added, and the result will be 2 cos A into sin B. This is identity number B. So these two are our new identities. You have to remember, if we add sin A plus B with sin A minus B, then the result will be 2 sin A into cos B. And in the same way, if we subtract sin A minus B from sin A plus B, our result will be 2 cos A into sin B. You need to remember this both identities. After this, let's do the same with the identity number 3 and 4. We can write here adding identity number 3 and 4. We get cos A plus B plus cos A minus B equals to, if we add them, what we see, sin A into sin B and sin A into sin B will be cancelled out, and these two will be added, and we write here 2 cos A into cos B. This will be our new identity as identity number C. In the same way, if we subtracting 4 from 3, 4 from 3, what we get? Cos A plus B minus cos A minus B. We will have cos A plus B minus cos A means this will be minus cos A plus B minus sin A sin B. Cos A and cos B will be cancelled from both identities, and this minus sin A into sin B and minus sin A into sin B will be added, and we will have minus 2 sin A into sin B. So here minus is being odd, so let's multiply both sides by minus. We get what? Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B equals to 2 sin A into sin B. We have got this relation by multiplying both sides by minus sign. So it is our identity number D. Students, we have to remember these 4 identities which we have derived here. I am going to make a list of the identities that we have obtained by addition and subtraction relation, or you can say by addition and subtraction of the identities. We can write here our achievement is sin A plus B plus sin A minus B is equal to 2 sin A into cos B. Second, we have obtained sin A plus B minus sin A minus B equals to 2 cos A into sin B. In the same way, we have obtained third relation as cos A plus B plus cos A minus B as 2 cos A into cos B, and our fourth obtained result is cos minus b minus cos a plus b as 2 sin a into sin b. So we need to remember these are the 4 important transformation of the identities. Now let's transform again these identities in form of C and D. We have already made working note by supposing a plus b is equal to C and a minus b is equal to D. So now we can say placing value of a plus b, a minus b, a and b respectively as a plus b equals to C, a minus b is equal to D, a is equal to C plus D by 2 and b is equal to C minus D by 2. From our working we get as new identities. Number 1, sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus. In the same way, second relation we can write here a plus b means C. We can write here sin C minus sin D is equal to 2 cos, the value of a we have already found, that is C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. This C plus D by 2 is used for A and C minus D by 2 is used for B. And how these values have been obtained, you can see the previous, the starting calculation of for A and B. As lesson number 3rd, what we can write here, cos A plus B means what we can write here, cos C, and cos A minus B means what you can write here, cos D is equal to, here in place of A what you are going to write, 2 cos C plus D by 2 into, in place of B what you are going to write, cos C minus D by 2. In the same way, our fourth relation will be cos A minus B means cos D minus cos C will be equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin, here we have what, sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. So if you remember these 4 identities, you can easily remember other 4 identities in form of C and D. Just it is nothing but replacing the value of A plus B, A minus B, A and B in form of C and D, which I have already explained. So my dear students, I hope you have got this all explanation. In the next video, I will again explain the challenging problem of multiple angle, submultiple angle and transformation of trigonometric identities, and your comment according to your comment, I will improve the quality of video as well as the style of my teaching. Thank you very much.